Today we have a Yamaha enduro bike WR250F, no start. This is mechanic special. This bike has been sitting in a storage, in a dry storage, since 2016 for 7 years. Hasn't been moving an inch. But before bike got put in storage, I was told bike was running. And yeah, that's it. Don't know much about it, but it is a very, very low kilometers bike on odometer, 437 kilometers, and odometer flips over at 999 up to 1000. Yeah, pretty decent machine, and I have never ever seen this bike running, and it will be interesting. Let's get started. And our goal to fire up the machine safely without damaging anything, because we had 7 years of deep hibernation, and we'll go through all checks and fix everything what needs to be addressed and get this bike going again. As usual, we always start with the easiest and simple things to do, with the basics. For any internal combustion engine to run, we need 4 main components, facts. We need a fuel, we need a air, we need a compression, and we need a spark. We'll go and check all those components, and yeah, that's our goal. Plus we have to check, make sure we have all fluids in a proper level, and we're ready to start cranking the engine over. And this bike came with an electric start, yeah, which makes everything easy, especially when bike has been sitting for so long. There's a kickstart, and that's another option. Yeah, let's set the transmission to neutral. There we go. Yeah, it's a 5-speed transmission. Neutral is between second and first. First is all the way down, then 1 click up. It's our neutral gear. Clutch in. Let's shift all the way down. Okay, let's set it to neutral. Yeah, we're free rolling and we're neutral. Good. Okay, before cranking or doing anything else, let's check our oil. By the way, there's a drain plug. Oil sits inside the frame, and let me show you where the dipstick, but it won't be any oil on a dipstick at the moment because we don't have any pressure. The machine has been sitting and it's dry, and after the machine was running, you will see the oil on the dipstick. Oil will get pushed up, but at the moment we don't have it. That's okay. That's why you sometimes don't see the oil if machine has been sitting for a long time. Here's on the bottom of the front part of the frame, we have a drain plug. Let's just crack this plug to see if any oil will just showed up. Okay, it's a 12 mil. I'm not taking it off. I'm just want to see if we have any oil. Okay, as you can see, there's no oil in the tubing at the bottom. That's okay. At least it wasn't overfilled. Let's tighten it up and check the engine oil level inside the crankcase. Or oil filler plug or cap. Let's take this guy off, and oil is sitting somewhere on the bottom. Have just a wire, and I will push it in and get to the bottom, see if we have any Well, oh yeah, as you can see here, you have engine oil, yeah, sitting on the bottom of the engine, and engine only takes 1.2 liters. It's somewhere here. Good. We have oil, that's checked, verify, and this engine is liquid cooled. It's not air cooled, and it's a 4-stroke, as you can see. Let's check the coolant. 250cc liquid cooled engine. There's 2 radiators. There's a radiator cap, and on the very back here we have a called like a coolant expansion reservoir, coolant bottle, like scratched here on the bottom, probably got pushed this way and rubbed by the tire. I don't see any coolant in the reservoir. You can see it's empty. Let's go to the radiator and check the coolant inside the radiator, just to take the cap. You know what? Let's remove this front plastic shield. We have to get access to our spark plugs anyway. Yeah, let's remove this cover and check the coolant and go from there. Phillips screwdriver. Put all screws and fasteners in the tray. Make sure you won't lose any. Look at that size of this Phillips screw. Also on Japanese vehicles, sometimes you see the Phillips, but it's not real Phillips. They call Japanese industrial style, JC. And yeah, that's what they are. Here we go. Let's take a radiator cap and see if we have coolant. Oh yeah, we have coolant. Yeah, right at the top. That's a good sign. Coolant is in the radiator. To keep everything organized, I have a milk crate here for all plastic shields we remove. Let's take our air filter cover and see what's going on behind, and see how it looks like. Okay, undo those clips, screws, and pop the cover. Ooh, air filter. Well, at least the outside the foam deteriorated. That looks old. Oh yeah, look at that. This is old air filter. Yeah, let's take it off, clean all that stuff, and we're not going for spin it yet. We can take it off and do the cleanup, and later on we'll just get a new filter for sure. Ooh, look at that. That filter has seen a better days. Yeah, this one outer foam, you can well, you have to oil and look at it. Oh my goodness, let's clean this stuff. Yeah, I don't want that to get sucked in inside the engine. Yeah, behind the air filter everything looks pretty good for now. Because I don't have a replacement filter, let's tear this kind of deteriorated foam off like that. Yeah, everything was hanging. Well, we'll save the part of the filter like so. At least it's just some of it, and it couldn't get inside the engine because it has a metal mesh. Anyway, some filter is still left. Let's stuff the clean rags inside the intake hole and blow all those crumbles out. There's lots of stuff sitting there. Yeah, let's blow that out. That's better. Let's take those rags out. Okay, because we're not going anywhere. That's okay. For now, just start it without a filter. We're not going for a spin yet. Here we go. Here's the ignition on and off switch. When you push the switch down, there should be the red light lit, but we see nothing because our battery is pretty flat. And yeah, right now switch is on. Let's push the start button. Let's see. Nothing. We don't even hear the click on the starter solenoid. Okay, verified. Ignition switch is still on. Let's try the kickstart. I don't think it will do anything, but let's try it. I can feel the compression, but we have nothing. Of course, battery is flat. Battery leaves under the seat. Let's remove the seat and check if it's still there and it's connected and what voltage is, and go from there. And battery is old, it's flat. I pick it up a brand new battery. I pick it up engine oil, filter. I have some extra tubings for tires, but it's coming a bit later. Okay, let's take a seat off and get to the battery. For doing that, we need a 12mm socket and our trusted rigid stubby impact. One. Keep all screws in your tray, then you don't have to look for anything and you won't miss anything. Okay, let's remove this bad boy. Only two. Keep everything organized. Oh, here we go. Undo those screws, lift it slightly up and pull it. You see, it latches on the middle and on that stud over here. Okay, everything is going in our milk crate for now. The rugs we might need it, and we have our tiny little battery here, and it's 12 volts, 6.3 amp hours, 130 cold cranks, and yeah, battery is here. Let's check the voltage. I guess it's probably a couple volts left, maybe less, who knows. Okay, turn in my multimeter to volts, or in volts, and let's check the voltage. Can you see it? No. Okay, that's okay. How many volts we have? Ooh, 0.06, 0.06 with like flat. Okay, that's enough. Let's take a battery off and put a new one. 8mm socket, or use a Phillips. I like sockets. Let's undo our battery cables. Negative first, as usual. Rule of thumb. Same as everywhere. And positive with that. Positive second. Let's undo our posts. If this video is helpful, put a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't take long. Only half a second to click that subscribe button. Very appreciating that. Okay. Don't lose those little bolts. New one probably came with the new blocks and new bolts, but keep them for later use, just in case. Here we go. Okay, let's remove this strap. And that unstrapped, unleashed. Okay, and this is our battery, USA YTZ7S, made in Japan, Plumbum lead. Yeah, it can be recharged. We'll try to recondition this one at 12.4 volts, Yeah, okay, put this one aside. Before hooking up a new battery, let's refresh our connections. Make sure we don't have any rusties, crusties, oxidation. Make it clean and won't have much resistance, and will be easy for electricity to flow. Look at that little acid, not acid, a salt on the terminal. And yeah, let's clean it up. Scrape it to the shiny metal. Doesn't take long, less than a minute. Beautiful. So let's unpack our new battery. Delco AGM Power Sports battery. Okay, I'm going to activate the battery. Everything's in the manual, pretty clear, straightforward, and yeah, then we'll put it in a bike. We'll take a little bit of time for electrolyte to go down and fill the cells, and also we have to wait for an hour for cells to soak, and we can get back to our bike and start working with the fuel. That's why we started with the battery at this moment, because it will take time for battery to get ready. Okay, let's see how much fuel do we have in the tank. We have any, a little bit. Yep, you can see probably on the bottom, maybe a couple liters. Let's keep it cracked. It will be easier to drain the fuel. I'm going to use my measuring bucket to drain the fuel into. Here's our choke, here's our carburetor, here's our fuel valve. We have a reserve section in the tank, and we have a main section, and we have a shut off, on, and reserve. Let's dump whatever's in the tank, and here's the fuel line coming to the float reservoir on the bottom of the carburetor. Let's disconnect that line. Needle nose pliers. Just let's move this clamp up like that, and yeah, we have a container here, a little bit of oil here on the bottom. Let's wipe it. Beautiful. Okay, let's just carefully pry it up. Be careful not to scratch the tubing, otherwise it will leak. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, ooh, old stinky gasoline. Yeah, that's why you can see better. Well, we'll know how much we have. I think we're draining from the main tank. There might be something in the reservoir, and they will put a fresh premium gas, 95 octane. Okay, yeah, let it drain. If you have any questions, comments, critiques, suggestions, concerns, put everything down under the video in the comment section below, and yeah, we'll helping each other to learn, and yeah, good stuff. It's red gasoline. Oh, it's quite a bit, yeah. Our fuel shut-off valve works. Let's turn it off. There we go. No flow. It's off, reserve, and on. Let's turn back to on. Main. Yep. Dumping fuel. Old gasoline. Well, not good for any engines anymore, but we'll use it for something. Oh, almost empty. That wasn't much. We'll know how much in a minute. Let it drip. Everything in a bucket. Good. Let's turn to our reserve tank. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Let's keep it on because we're going to put a fresh fuel. Let's reconnect our fuel supply line to the carburetor back, slide like that, and okay, make sure you won't have any fuel leaks. Let's connect this guy down, down, down. Okay, beautiful. Turn it back, or choke. Choke on, choke off. Fuel is on. Good. I'm not going to take a carburetor float reservoir for now, but I will open this valve and drain whatever could be inside. And it's an Allen. I'm not sure what size it is. Oh, first one was right. Looks like I cannot see numbers. They're gone. Well, 3 millimeters Allen key. Okay, let's just crack this screw and drain whatever's there. There we go. Something's coming. You don't have to remove the screw all the way. Just enough to open the valve and dump the fuel from the carburetor bottom reservoir. Very basic, very simple. Air is coming from this side, fuel is coming from the top and get mixed and going into the engine. What do we have? That's it. Empty. Let's tighten it up a screw. Allen key, 3 mil. Don't need to go too crazy and strip anything. That's it. Snag it. Good. Won't leak. Beautiful. How much fuel we have? I would say, well, 2 quarts, 2.5 liters. Yeah, red old fuel. Let me smell it. Oh yeah. Not good. Yep, we'll use it. Okay, let's just put it aside for now. It'll transfer into the container. Let's put a couple liters of fresh gasoline. We have it here. It's a 5 liters containers. I'm going to put a half. Don't need to put it all. Should be good for now to fire up a bike. Clean funnel is ready. Let's put a fresh fuel. There we go. We don't need much, just enough for bike to fire up. A little bit more. Yeah, enough for now. We're done with the fuel. Meanwhile, our electrolyte all went down to the battery. Let's take this container assembly off. Here's our plugs. Do not open. And as you can see, it's all full. Let's put the plugs. We don't have to open it anymore. You say we should push it evenly like that. Yeah. And seal it. Awesome. Okay. We have to wait for an hour to get plates soaked and then give a little bit of charge. We should be all set. Next, we need a 10W40 engine oil and we need a tablespoon. What we're going to do, here's our spark plug connector. We're going to disconnect the connector, remove the boot, remove the spark plug, and we'll pour the tablespoon of motor oil inside the spark plug hole, and let oil get inside the combustion chamber and dump on the top of the piston. I can tip it the bike from side to side, and we'll put a spark plug back and push the kickstart down few times to let the piston move up and down and get piston rings, cylinder wall, and piston lubricated for the first start after 7 years. Yeah, and then we won't have a dry start. At least we'll reduce it much as possible. Okay, let's remove the spark plug and pour some oil. Okay, here's our connector. Let's just press that top down. Don't pull the wires. Unlock the plug. Slide it off the coil. Here we go. Here's our connector. Connector is unplugged. The coil is there. No rusty scratches, no moisture intrusion. Weather seal looks good. Very good sign. The coil all the way. Let's remove this 10mm fuel tank screw. Oh, not enough room to pull the spark plug. Let's remove this cover and get to our fuel tank screw. There's a screw here. We'll just undo that guy, 10mm. Cannot pull the spark plug without undoing the tank. Too tight. Okay. Now we're talking easy, beautiful. Okay. And lift our fuel tank like that and have tons of room to pull our spark plug out. Here we go. Yeah, you have to remove 2 side screws and get your coil out. Good. Made in Japan, Densa. It's original one. Okay, a little bit dusty. Coil or plug design is more reliable. Yeah, good. I hope it works. Before removing the spark plug, let's clean the top of the cylinder head, spark plug hole. Make sure we won't get any dirt inside the cylinder. That's what I want to happen. Let's just blow it. And inside the spark plug hole. Nothing is sitting there. Let's just clean out spark plug oil. Good. Let's lift the tank a bit up to get access to the spark plug from the top. Let's just leave this rubber strap off and just move the tank a bit to the side, just like that. Tons of room to get to the spark plug. It leaves inside the spark plug hole. Hope you can see it. Yeah, it's there. Down. It's spark plug socket, swivel, extension, straight ratchet, and spark plug is really down there. Okay, let's feel it. Here we go. I have a grip on a spark plug. Let's remove that spark plug. Here I go. Oops. It's loose before taking it all the way. Maybe a little bit of dirt, dust sit on top of the spark plug at the edge. Let's blow it. Nice. Keep it clean. Okay. We'll see the condition of the spark plug. She's coming out. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at that rust. I guess this is original spark plug, came from the factory probably, and spark plug has been sitting there for a long time. And as you can see, the rust and some corrosion. That's why we clean, because spark plug sits down at the spark plug hole, like well, and all the dirt and grime and sand build up, small rocks, and if you don't clean it, all will drop inside the cylinder, and you will end up your engine pretty soon. Lose the compression. Okay, and spark plug looks pretty good for the used spark plugs. No carbon buildup, electrode is not damaged, not broken, and it's dry. Yeah, it was working spark plug. We'll definitely put a new one later on, but for now we're just going to put the oil and put a spark plug back. And make sure we make a mess. There you go. Same when you eat, you don't want to spill on your shirt. Lucas, let's crack the seal. Here we go. And we just need 1 tablespoon. Don't need much. That's it. Beautiful. Let it drain. Let it all get in. Like that. Yeah. We'll do oil change later. Put in your spark plug. All of the service, the chain, lubes, all good stuff. Okay. That's it. Everything's drained. My service repair maintenance teaspoon. Keep it clean. Still good for a meal, but we have too many of them. Okay, let's put a spark plug back. Let's wipe the little bit of oil we spilled out. Not much, just a drop. Okay, good. For putting a spark plug, we need a rubber hose. This is 3/8 full line, and because spark plugs is so way down, we don't want to cross thread it. Make sure it goes straight and starts all those threads. Here we go. I can feel it. When you go with a hose, you won't cross thread it. And as soon as hose will start slipping, then we just pull it out and tie it with a wrench. And then you just spark plug socket. Okay. Okay, now I can hear. See, it's like sound. Okay. Beautiful. As it starts slipping inside the hose, it's good. And now we don't need a 5/8 spark plug socket. We're just going to grab a regular one. If you use a spark plug socket, that rubber wood can come out and stuck on top of the spark plug. Okay, we just switch into a regular one, like that. And I'll just snag it. Okay, can feel it fit. Spark plug is tied by hand now. I need to go crazy. That's it. Good. Spark plug is tight. Oil is there. I don't think it's necessary, but might as well let oil to go from one side to another, one side to another. That's good enough. Strap here, just one for now. There we go. Nice. Let's move the piston up and down to get the cylinder wall, piston rings, piston, all get the oil and lube. It has been sitting on top, most of it, but just move it. It needs a good compression, like that. Get oil. Oh, okay, good enough. piston moved up and down a few times, get oil on the walls. Perfect. Going back to our battery. Battery is all soaked by the time, and we have to hook up a charger and give initial charge. Won't take long. We're 12.7. Nice. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, let's push the charge. Oh, we just will massage it, top it up. We're 5.3 amps put in. We'll go fast because battery is new, but it needs initial charge. Yeah, I'll just put it like that. You can see it. And then we'll check the voltage on the battery, and according to the manual we should have 12.8. Meanwhile, our battery is charging. Let's put our spark plug coil back. A little bit of dielectric grease on the tip of the spark plug here. Doesn't need much. Good. Okay, let's put our coil back. Same way we removed. Press it in, click. Beautiful. And let's connect our electrical connector. Click. Nice. Okay, spark plug coil, and spark plug coil connector is in place. All right, let's put the strap back. Tank is in place. Our battery is fully charged. We're on flow and good to go. Okay, she got slightly warm, which is good. I'm going to hook up old battery and see what my charger will show us. And it's definitely not very happy yet. Battery is open. Okay, junk is going to recycling. Okay, let's install our fully charged battery, brand new. Positive to positive, negative to negative, all sealed and closed. Let's put it in a slot like that. Nothing's leaking or dripping. That's good. Push it all the way in. Until good. Okay, came with the new screws and blocks. There we go. And connecting a positive first. If we accidentally touch the ground, frame, won't short anything. Yeah, positive first. Good, tight, beautiful. Okay, let's put a strap over. Done. June 2023. Yeah, new battery. Well, we're ready for the first start. We checked the fluids, added oil, make sure we're safe to start machine. No damage will get done. Yeah, okay. Let's turn our fuel on. I turn it off. There we go. Fuel is on. Beautiful. Cold start for sure. Choke is on all the way. And here's our starter. And let's push our ignition on. And boom. For the first time we see the light lit. Beautiful. And yeah. Let me go and set a camera on a tripod and crank it here over. I'm so excited. After machine has been sitting for 7 years, never seen it running. Total project. Okay, camera is set up. Transmission in neutral. The carburetor equipped with a accelerator pump. We don't need to give it a throttle. Just clutch in and crank it. It should start. Still cleared up. Get it choke a little bit. Don't want to rev it yet. Let her warm up. Run it on top. Okay, good for first start. That for sure. Alright, let's start our Yamaha WR250F again, and she started, no problem. Well, bike doesn't run without a choke. It means engine runs lean when choke is off, lacking a fuel. Well, we have to do the carburetor tune-up, but for today our mission is completed. I'm happy, bike is running. Let's go shut it off and check the engine oil. Nope, she doesn't want to run without a choke. I thought she will, but no luck. Now we can check the engine oil. Got a pressure, and let's pull it out, wipe it, put it back. Eventually we'll warm up and do the oil change. Today our goal was just to start the machine. Make it smoke. And where's the level? Oh yeah, we're right here. Hash marks cross the dot. We're full. Good. Success! We safely fired up the engine, made a smoke. She started, idle pretty good, and yeah, time for the oil change, engine oil filter, do the tune-up, do the all required maintenance according to the Yamaha WR250F. We have quite a bit of work to do, but all will be fun. And yeah, mission completed, machine started. Thank you so much, guys, for your time watching this video. I hope you like it. If you have any comments, critics, questions, concerns, whatever, leave everything down in the comment section below under the video. And yeah, take care, stay safe, see you soon, and bye bye. More interesting, useful Yamaha WR250F maintenance repair videos are coming up. Yeah, there'll be lots of cool stuff.